Und damit herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Runde von Fire Emblem Three Houses, hier im Monat des grünen Regens. Wir haben beim letzten Mal schon ein paar Aktivitätspunkte verbraucht und jetzt werden wir uns erstmal ein paar süße kleine Supports durchlesen. Der braucht immer noch Ewigkeiten. Aber hey, los geht's.
My goodness, sword training again today? Don't overdo it, all right?
I certainly won't, but thanks for your concern, Mercedes. It's more of a hobby than anything, so don't worry too much.
A hobby? How wonderful! I would probably get tired of it, but that's just me.
Didn't you say you hope to take the sword test soon?
You're right. I completely forgot that's coming up. What should I do?
To be honest, I've been a bit worried as I haven't seen you at the training ground much.
Why didn't you say something sooner if you were so worried about me?
It didn't occur to me that you could have forgotten. But you're right. I should have mentioned it. As an apology, why don't you let me help you with your swordsmanship?
You would do that for me? I'd really appreciate your help.
Okay, but keep in mind that since we're short on time, we may have to overdo it a little.
I don't like to overdo it, but if we must, I'll try my best.
It's settled. Let's begin. Don't tell me you've forgotten how to hold a sword. We have our work cut out for us.
I usually just hold the sword without thinking about my grip, you know? Let's see what happens now that you've shown me the proper way to handle it. I was nervous at first, but just look at me now. Yeah!
Well, I didn't realize offering to help you would mean risking my life.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. I just meant to swing the sword. I didn't think it would go flying like that. I'm impressed with how quickly you can dodge.
Yes, I know you didn't intend to murder me, though that scare likely took years off my life.
Maybe I'm not cut out for this whole sword fighting thing.
Nonsense. It's far too early to give up. The first time I picked up a sword, I was much like you. It's true that different people are better suited to different things. But if you keep at it and refuse to give up, you're certain to improve.
Do you really think so? Thank you, Dimitri. It's very kind of you to... Oh! There's a rip in your cuff, Dimitri. How do you think...
It seems I didn't dodge your sword fast enough. Don't worry, I can easily repair it.
I'm the one who tore it, so I'll be the one who mends it. How does that sound?
No, please don't worry yourself over it. Just focus on your exam.
Und das nächste.
Dear Goddess, please protect us.
Mercedes.
Oh, to do. Was there something you needed?
His Highness sent me to collect you.
I see. I'll be with you in just a moment. I'm almost finished here.
You were praying.
I was. Praying for everyone's safety, and praying for good desserts tonight, and that my next exam goes well.
The Fodlan goddess will accept prayers of any sort.
It's true. I've thought the same thing myself. That reminds me to do. Weren't you born in Duskur?
Yes.
Do the people of Duskur pray to the goddess too?
Duskur had a very different view of religion.
Oh?
In Duskur, there were many gods. The sky had a god. The earth had a god. We made offerings to the war god for victory in battle. Held feasts for the sea god to calm the waves.
So your people prayed to different gods depending on what they needed?
Correct.
Your beliefs sound so different from ours. Tell me more.
Why? Duskur is a ruin.
Duskur may be gone, but you're still here. Would you tell me more about it the next time we meet?
If you insist.
Really? That would be great. I'm looking forward to hearing more soon.
Dusker is gone, but I'm still here.
So. Ach, die Kuchenfreunde.
Yum. So delicious. I'm so content in this moment. Felix!
Lysithea, you look mortified.
How long have you been there? Were you watching me? You were, weren't you?
I was, yes.
For once, I thought I had some privacy.
Did you say something?
Huh? Nope. Didn't say anything at all. Here.
What's this for?
I'm buying your silence. With cake. Take it.
I'm not sure what to be silent about.
If people knew I was shoveling cake into my face by the fistful, they'd think me nothing more than a child.
Adults eat cake.
You'll never understand. Just take this, will you?
No, I don't like sweets.
Does your refusal mean you'll be telling everyone about my cake shoveling ways?
I just don't like sweets, that's all.
Nonsense. Nobody can resist something so delicious. Look, I'm giving you this cake whether you like it or not. Eat it, toss it, throw it at an unsuspecting victim. The choice is yours. Just please don't mention this to anyone.
What was her problem? And what am I supposed to do with this cake?
Keine Ahnung. Mir geben? Vielleicht.
Mercedes, you look divine as always. Are you off to pray?
Oh, hello, Sylvain. I was just on my way to pray. How did you guess?
Well, because I've been watching your lovely...
Oh, I get it. You're the type who's always looking at girls, aren't you?
I won't lie, I do enjoy beholding women, but I don't mean it like that with you. I know I sound like a dope. I think you're special.
Oh, really? You think I'm so clumsy that I need someone to watch over me. Is that why you can't take your eyes off me?
You're beautiful, and I mean that. You're... how can I put it without sounding even worse? Okay, here goes. I want to get to know you better. As friends, I mean.
I don't know where to begin.
Well, what's something you like?
I like to pray. I've been praying regularly since I was a child.
You grew up in the Empire, didn't you?
That's right. I was raised in House Bartels.
Bartels? I thought you were born to House Martreats.
It's a complicated story. I'm not sure that it's a very interesting one, but I'm happy to share it with you.
I don't mean to be nosy, if it's too personal.
Oh no, I don't mind. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. House Martreats fell shortly before I was born.
Oh.
My father passed away while my mother was still pregnant with me, so she had nowhere to go. After I was born, my mother ended up marrying the head of House Bartels. Shortly after, my mother bore a true Bartels child who bore a crest. She and I were treated as though we were no longer useful to the family after that.
You think the Bartels were just using her to secure a crest?
They must have been. My mother and I were removed from the family and forced to flee to a church in the kingdom. I abandoned the Bartels name and took up our old family name again.
So you grew up in a church. Okay, it makes more sense now why you're praying all the time.
Yes, Oh, praying! I forgot that I was on my way to pray.
Right, and I interrupted you. Well, see you around, Mercedes.
Yes, see you!
House Bartels wanted a crest, and ruined other people's lives to get one. These idiots are all the same.
Ich könnte mir vorstellen, dass der Support doch interessanter sein könnte oder werden könnte, als man sich überlegt. Ich meine, Sylvain ist ja nur nach außen hin so ein Gigolo. Oh, wir haben noch eins. Aha, die Wölfe. Ich hab die ja fast vergessen. Das tut mir jetzt aber leid.
Yuri! Halt! How dare you make me run all over the monastery?
Calm down. That was all on you, shady lady.
Shady! You know full well I'm sensitive about that. It's as though you wish to be incinerated. What I mean to say is, all shall be forgiven when you do my bidding. I know. It's an honor I don't extend to many. You have the rare opportunity to aid me in realizing my dream. I shall rebuild House Nouvelle. Nobility will be mine again, and the glory of my esteemed family will once more reign supreme.
Blah, blah, blah. Restore House Nouvelle. Blah, blah, blah. Will you just stop? You're making my ears hurt. I am but an insignificant and beautiful creature. Surely there's nothing I have to offer for your plight.
Your facade does not fool me. I know you for what you truly are. With the nobility's backing, Western Fodlan's underworld is yours. Everyone has heard whispers of the savage mockingbird. That is you they refer to, yes? Your time would be better spent laying the groundwork for me to reclaim my title. I envision you using your connections to apply pressure on the nobles in Enbar.
Right. So say I indulge you, that I agree on this killer bird you speak of. What I offer comes at a high price. You do understand that, right, milady? How exactly do you intend to compensate me?
But what greater compensation could I offer than to play a part in restoring House Nouvelle?
Restoration of houses does nothing to put food in my stomach.
I suppose, but rest assured that upon my return to power, you shall be suitably rewarded.
Let me cut through the mud here. You're broke, and you'll pay me after you get what you want. Wow. I love how irresponsible you are. Refreshing.
Then what would you have me do? I have nothing to bargain with now. No status, no wealth.
Perhaps rather than turning to a killer bird for help, you should be bound before the nobles or some such. Get down on all fours and lick their boots. See what that'll get you. Perhaps you're too prim and proper for that.
Lick their boots? Is tonguing their footwear likely to sway them to my cause?
My work here is done.
No, I was not through with you yet. You come back here! Hey!
So, einen haben wir noch.
Hey, Coco, how do you do? Happy! What in the world has gotten into you?
You want to be jealous? There's plenty to go around.
Happy, it would be easier to understand you if your mouth was less stuffed. Kindly finish what you are eating and then say your piece.
My pleasure.
Nothing better than fresh pastries. You sure you don't want one, Coco?
It's not about whether I want a bun or not. It's about your atrocious manners. Walking around with your arms and jaws stuffed full of unwrapped pastries? There are crumbs all over your lips, your clothes. You've left a trail of them behind you. Unacceptable!
Hey, I paid for them. I can eat them however I want. Sure you don't want a bite? If you don't have any, I'm just gonna eat them all. You have to try them fresh out of the oven if you want the full effect. Pretty soon they'll get cold. Oh, I'll explain in noble speak so you understand. They have a crisp, oven-browned exterior and a sophisticated, spongy sweetness lying within. Not interested? That's fine. More for me.
I was going to say, not so fast. Spare one for me, but only because you insisted. It would be rude of me to decline an offering made in good faith. One must mind one's manners.
You're really dragging this out. Here, I'll make it easy for you. Open up.
Wait, don't you...
Not bad, right?
I could not, in conscience acknowledge this as anything but delicious.
Now you have crumbs all over you too. Your form could use a little work. Next time, stuff the whole thing in your mouth at once. That's the proper way to eat a snack like this. If you ate this at some stuffy party, cutting it into sensible little bites, the experience would be ruined.
I see your point. There are more types of dining in this world than I was ready to allow for. You've won me over.
Let's eat them while we head to the cathedral and litter the ground with crumbs.
A capital idea! Wait, no! At the cathedral? You've lost me again, Hapi.
Jetzt habe ich Bock auf Muffins. So, habe ich vergessen, was wir machen wollten? Ja, habe ich. Ich nehme an, hier ist noch alles in bester Ordnung. Ist hier noch alles in bester Ordnung? Ich sehe schon. Ach, zum Marktplatz.
Hey there.
Das geht noch. Das haben wir auch noch nicht nötig. Das geht auch noch. Dein Eisenschwert muss mal wieder.
Is this it? There you go.
Und deine Lanze. Und dein
There you go.
Bogen. Das war's, glaube ich, ne? Ja.
Come
Sieht gut
back
aus.
anytime.
Aber dann können wir gleich mal die Dingsens verkaufen, die wir bekommen haben. Die. Schießt mich tot. Genau die.
Will this one do?
Die Dinger hier.
Many thanks. Will this one do? Will this one do? Many thanks.
Ich habe sie doch im Inventar gesehen.
Many thanks.
Auch wenn sich das Goldbeutel heißen, darauf aber so Goldbarren abgebildet
Many
sind.
thanks. Will this one do? Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks. Come back
So,
soon.
dann haben wir noch den Geist. Will ich mir snacken. Damit wir mal endlich unsere Magie auf Vordermann kriegen. Was haben wir hier sonst noch? Stärke, Bewegung und Glück. Stärke gebe ich dir. Und Glück. Oh, wir haben 16 ist rum. Wir brauchen das nicht. 7, 8, 11, 9. Gibt das Mercedes. Da freut sie sich doch bestimmt drüber. So, wie sieht es hier eigentlich aus? Oh wow, ihr seid ja motivierter Haufen.
Maybe.
Hello there.
Guten Tag, ich muss hier mal durch, dankeschön.
Hey there, Professor.
Ja,
I've been hearing about you a lot. If you ever want to sell it to me, I
so, Glaube. Weißmagie ausweichen plus 20.
I've been hearing if you ever
Hast du sonst noch was Schönes für uns? Nö. Noch welche Item? Gehört bestimmt einer eleganten Person. Ein schönes Geschenk für fast jeden. Na geil. Und das Kunstbuch ist ja etwas von Ignaz. So. Haben wir schon gekocht? Nein. Du magst es auch nicht. Das ist doof. Dann geht ihr zusammen essen.
I appreciate any
Voll
good news,
unhöflich, der
but
Mönch
nothing
da
beats
hinten. Der
enjoying
nimmt seine
this
Kapuze nicht beim Essen ab. Alter, die haben alle ihre Hüte auf. Wenn ich hier die Regeln aufstellen würde, ihr würdet alle hier vorne aus dem Saal fliegen. Zum Essen werden die Mützen abgesetzt. So gehört sich das. Ach, wir haben nicht genug Sachen. Ja, das ist dann blöd, dann eben kein Kochen. Aber wir können doch mal Dom singen gehen. Also, beziehungsweise in den Dom zum Chor singen. Dom singen. Willkommen bei The Dome Volume 24. Gibt's das eigentlich noch? Du kommst mit. Und du kommst mit. So, jetzt wird gesungen.
I hope this
Singing with other.
Was sagen eigentlich unsere Reputationspunkte? Ach, wir müssen mit dem Typen da reden.
Need something?
Ja, das lässt sich sehen.
This one? You're all set.
Alter, die Dinger fressen aber auch ganz schön Punkte, ne? Aber gut, dass sich das mit übernimmt. Die Punkte zahlt man wenigstens noch einmal. Gibt es auch so einen Kummerkasten? Oh, es 33 Stück sogar. Ich versuche mal selber, was kann ich tun? Schütze mit deinem Leben! Es gibt jemanden, den ich einfach nicht besiegen kann. Wie bringt man jemanden schneller zu, geschlagen zu geben? Schnell einfach klappt hier gar nichts, Mädchen. Ich wünsche mir eine Partnerin, die ist ganz gelassen, die will ich mal miteinander. Konzentriere dich auf dein Studium, Boy. Ach, war ja klar, dass du mal wieder nicht damit zufrieden bist. Wir können auch mal zu Zelda gehen. Wo ist denn der überhaupt? Ach, der ist wahrscheinlich hinten wieder mit drin. Guten Tag.
How are you managing the sword of the creator?
Na, gewöhnungsbedürftig. Ich weiß jetzt nicht so wirklich bei was wir brauchen können. Wie hoch ist unser Level eigentlich? 13, okay, noch 2 Level, dann können wir die ganzen anderen Leute anwerben. Gut. War nicht der, leuchtete nicht der See? War das nicht so? Ja. Wir haben zwar nicht allzu viel, aber es reicht hoffentlich. Einmal geht noch. Wäre ich doch nicht so gierig gewesen. Wäre ich doch nicht so gierig gewesen. Ich lerne aus meinen Fehlern. Können wir später den ganzen Katzen geben. Die freuen sich drüber. Das nehme ich doch gerne mit. Nehmen wir mal die. Nein. Na gut, wenn es denn sein muss. Wenn es denn unbedingt Not tut, dann nehme ich auch das. So, was haben wir hier? Blau, meh. Na, mal gucken. Ich bin gierig. Upsa. Upsi-bupsi, das ging ein bisschen daneben. Na komm, das geht besser. Okay, ich gebe mich auch mit Rot zufrieden. Oder nicht in Blau. Wenn es sein muss. Ab sofort, wenn ich einen roten sehe, dann nehme ich den. Oh, Gold ist natürlich noch besser. Gold ist natürlich noch viel besser. So, und die letzte. Na. Hm. Da war ich mal wieder zu gierig. So. Dann haben wir das auch. Haben wir uns dieses... Hier waren wir schon, ne? Die Sachen haben wir schon abgeholt. Ja, haben wir. Gut. Gut, dann haben wir noch einen Aktivitätspunkt frei. Oder zwei sogar. Oh, 2 Punkte. Dann, wo? Da. Nehmen wir mal Schwert. Warum nicht? Das wird noch Ewigkeiten dauern, bis wir das auf S haben. Hi. Das ist deins? Okay. Dann gehört das bestimmt schon mir. Finde ich die eben schnell? Nö. Wo ist Ignaz denn? Dann können wir die aus seinem Buch schon mal zurückgeben. Hier ist er nicht. Auch nicht. Auch nicht. Auch nicht. Das ist Bernie, das ist Anna, das ist Flane. Wo ist denn der? Im Wohnbereich ist er auch nicht. Ich glaube, hier kommen ab und an mal ein paar Schüler abhanden, kann das sein? Oder ist der im Dom? Nein. Tja, manchmal verschwinden die Leute eben und das wird dieser Part jetzt auch machen. Der wird jetzt auch verschwinden, aber das liegt daran, dass er vorbei ist. Und ich hoffe, ihr seid beim nächsten Mal wieder mit dabei. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ich verabschiede mich für mal mit einem Ciao.